Hey Battery fans and Guatemala fans, I'm Izzy Sullivan and I'm here with Rubio Rubín, who is gearing up for a huge moment with the Guatemala national team as they look to head into the final round of World Cup qualifiers. Rubio, can you start off just by telling us how significant this moment is for you personally and Guatemalan football?
Oh, it's special. We have 4 games left in the World Cup qualifiers, so we're super stoked about, being in that next stage. But obviously these games get harder as we get into these, late rounds of qualifiers. But it's special to have such a special fan base of Guatemalans all over the United States as well as in Guatemala. So it's special moments, and hopefully we qualify for that World Cup.
And you're in a very tough group with Panama, El Salvador, and Suriname. With 4 matches left, what's the mindset going into this final stretch?
It's just win or go home. That's the whole mentality, especially the next 2 games. They're away, both of them. So we're just thinking about, winning on the road and having to, bring those results no matter what it takes. So that's our mindset, and we got to go there and make it happen.
You've kind of been on double duty with your club and country a lot lately. How have you been balancing that both mentally and physically?
Obviously it's difficult, especially here at, Charleston Battery, just because, leaving this team is such a special group. We have so many good players. So when I leave, unfortunately, obviously I come back and I'm usually on the bench. But whatever it takes to help this team, win games, if that's coming off the bench, helping in any way I can. But obviously going to national team, and these special moments also help me to win important games that also help my career. And at the end of the day, it's a group thing. It's chasing a championship here at Battery, as well as chasing that World Cup dream for a lot of us, as well as for our families and Guatemala fan base.
And physically, I'm sure there's a lot of travel involved,
yeah.
A lot of training with 2 different teams, flying in the air. How do you recover physically in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, just try to do as much recovery as possible when I come back. Try to eat, nutrition, food that helps me off the field, as well as making sure I'm stretching, going to the gym after training, doing all these things that help me as a pro, especially now that I'm, later on in my career. I'm not young anymore, but yeah, just do these little things that help me to come back and be the best version of myself.
Yeah. Now, if Guatemala were to qualify for the World Cup, especially with the last couple of games being back at home in Guatemala, what would that mean to you?
It would mean that we probably wouldn't leave the stadium until the next morning. Guatemala would go crazy. I'm pretty sure there would probably be a mini earthquake in Guatemala just because everyone would go crazy. It would just be very special to play in a World Cup. 2 things are on my mind right now, and that's, World Cup dream with Guatemala, and obviously lifting a trophy here with the Battery, which is just as special. This club is, ambitious of chasing a trophy, and, that's why I'm here. I'm here to, help in any way I can.
As you said, Guatemala would go crazy. It would be like a mini earthquake.
Yeah.
Guatemala hasn't yet been to a World Cup. If you guys did qualify, what would it mean to the country and for the next generation of players in Guatemala? Oh,
it would be special. It would be everything as well. Like I always said, I do this not only for myself, but I also do it for the next generation of footballers to leave the stage at the highest level. The youth is coming up, especially a lot of young Guatemalans who also, are maybe like me in the United States, who were born in the United States, but have the root of being Guatemalan. And that's also special, is to be able to be that next, I guess, big thing that helps lift up this Guatemala national team that wants to be ambitious and wants to compete at the highest level. So it would be very special, also for the next generation of players.
Would you say it's kind of like a Cinderella story?
For sure, Cinderella story. Like I said, it would be very special. A lot of Guatemalans have been, dying for this dream, so hopefully we make it happen.
I know a lot of other people, even non-Guatemalans, are rooting for Guatemala just because of that underdog mentality.
Yep.
Rubio, we've covered a lot of ground on the pitch today. It's also a very important month, not just for Guatemala, but for the Hispanic community as a whole, with it being Hispanic Heritage Month. Do you have any last message to say to the Hispanic community or to Guatemala?
Yeah, I'm very, proud of being Guatemalan and Mexican. My parents have, come from these countries and helped me be the person that I am. So I live and die for, my roots, my raíz, it says in Spanish. I'm very proud of where I come from, and at the end of the day, it's just being able to, This moment is special, to be able to live, in the place that I am today, and to be able to represent, both countries is something special that, brings a lot of joy and brings to my heart each and every day.
Well, Rubio, we're very excited for you, and we will be cheering you on from Charleston.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rubio.